Hi, welcome back. I want to thank everybody for the nice comments that they have given me over the last few days of some of these videos on how to make some quick dishes and plant-based and using the stove and the kitchen properly. The last thing that we showed you was the setup of the kitchen and the spice drawer. So I've been operating like this for 20 years. And about 10 years ago, we were involved in a cookbook with kitchen design. And this was one of the hallmarks of my kitchen, which is all the spices available just as we've described for cooking. What's interesting is the spices are also used for tea. So we're gonna make a little quick tea here, which is fun. And I use one of these little flasks, and I'm burning myself on that because I usually put it in before I turn it on. However, wanted to make sure that it was live time and not in time lapse. So this is an oolong with a little bit of coconut in, which is just delicious. Just keep it going, which is great. I'm also going to add a little bit of turmeric to that tea, and I'm going to add a little bit of cardamom in as well, with some orange zest, just a little bit, and I'm going to take the orange and I'm going to put it in as well. Now I'm going to julienne this, not too fine. Put it in, a few more little pieces in as the steam's coming up, and a piece of the orange. 1, 2. Okay. So now that we have that taken care of, the flavor that's developed quickly from the spices and making a quick tea is very flavorful, but one of the most important things about it is spices were developed early on around the equator. The reason for that is bacteria grows a lot quicker in those environments, and spices were used as defense mechanisms for curing meats. They didn't have refrigeration back in those days, and during the spice trades, it wasn't just salt and sugar that was curing the meat and preserving and killing bacteria, but it was all the different developments of the spices. The more tolerant that you were in absorbing the spices, the healthier and that you were at those times in the world. And that's true for us today. So what's interesting about that, and now could not be any more important than what's going on in the world, is your tolerance and your appreciation for spices and roasting, and lots of them. So here is a little chemistry set. But more than that, it's building antibodies and defense mechanisms for your body as well. So if we start to subscribe to using more spices in our life and in our cooking, not just for flavor, but also for our health, you're gonna find the benefits are gonna be truly rewarding. And this is just a little preview of this. I'm gonna make my little oolong tea here, my little tea strainer. I love my little flasks, by the way. You know, it's fun. I like different vehicles. I've been using this equipment for years. I toast to make all of my own blends. And I've been lucky enough that there's been a handful of people that have reached out to me to ask if they can have the recipes to some of the blends. I'm working on that. In the catering company and the restaurants, we used to package these and sell these on a regular basis. And we may get to that point. But for right now, this is just a little quick preview, and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.